The first part was I saw her and I said this girl was weird and different.
Everyone, my name is Natalia.
And I'm Destiny. And we are married for roughly almost 6 months. Yeah. So you can ask us some few questions and about our relationship and how it's gone. The first part was I saw her and I said this girl was weird and different. And of course, something like that, you want to have a conversation with someone. And we started off as acquaintance in church. And then, but the most interesting thing was I would give her a dance part night and I saw her at the gym. And I approached her and I said, "Do you dance?" She said she danced. And then I kept the profession and then we started dancing. But everything turned different because she listens. She lets me lead. She can be stubborn, which I qualify beautiful and sexy in a way. But she allowed me to lead those choreographies. I listened to her, she listened to me. Something was beautiful. I kept it pretty professional, but yeah, and that's how it started.
No, yeah, I agree with Destiny because we were acquainted from church. Like we knew each other roughly a year before we started dance together, right? And when he asked me at the gym, I know him. Oh, it's like shy boy from church. Yeah, and because of this, we just started to dance. And in my situation, I was studying at the same time, and of course, what I like he gives ideas, I give correction, or I give ideas, he gives correction.
Yeah,
Generally we just like how it works, like work wise, it just matching. Yeah, it was very easy to, it is still very easy to work with him. The first date.
well, yeah, I remember September 8th. Yeah, the September 8th, I took out on the first date. It was a bit weird because, I mean, I didn't know what you were like, how it would turn out, how the conversation would look like, but it was good. We went out somewhere in Wolverhampton around the city center. We had a good time. We had a conversation, It was a bit weird because she's vegetarian, so I understand, okay, so this is the age she's vegetarian. Where do we go from here? How would this turn out? Just those early friendship thoughts will just play through my head, but that day was good, very memorable. We took pictures. She was shy. I was shy. I was bold. She was bold. We had those feelings up and down. That was good.
No, yeah,
How was it for you?
it was the first date, but because we already crossed line of friendship before, I didn't think about it as it's like first, like it was the day when we started to date, like when you ask officially, but because before already we crossed line as a friends. Of course, it was, I don't know, we were shy. No, I at least.
Well, I'm rather shy, so you can't take that away. God bless him. I'm a little shy, so yeah.
The aha moment.
Kaha moment.
Aha. The, do you realize that it's becoming something special
Yeah.
or different for me?
I think basically was with the dance. Like I said, I kept it professional. It was just let us meet. Let's do some choreographies and post on social media. And just keep that brand going. But every time I kept looking professional towards her, and then she would behave in some certain way, listen to me, allow me lead. Create ideas together. Something just kept moving inside my heart. Like, is this just dancers, two people dancing together, or there's something else there? So I had to take a step back. I thought the girl we stopped posting on social media for a while. I take a step back to really evaluate. I don't want to make a mistake. I want to get this right. I don't want to bring mix, emotions and work together. And I think everything, the wow factor kept happening with our dancing. I think was that's how everything happened.
I didn't know that you stopped posting. I just saw like because we were busy. Again, I was studying at the same time and I was busy with my project as well.
I guess I leaked out my in this video, but yeah, it was part of it.
Okay, I didn't know. Thank you. No, I believe it's the same because it was just I have never danced before actually with a man. I'm solo dancer, like a woman, right? And like female instructor, and because of this, it was generally first experience for me to dance with a male, like with opposite gender. right? And of course, it was a bit strange or weird, but yeah, we were trying to keep professional and interesting.
The first opposite gender became your husband. How amazing.
The family introduction.
Well, basically happened over the phone because I'm from Nigeria.
Video.
My parents, most of my siblings are in Nigeria, so it was more of a video call. One of my elder siblings, she's here in the UK, so she already met her face to face. She already did that evaluation, woman to woman.
I didn't know it.
But my parents and my other siblings, but only through phone conversations, and of course my parents were very shocked, knowing the fact that I'm not even dating a Nigerian girl, and I went all the way, all the way, so it was a bit of a shock, but interesting.
Yeah, but because I'm Ukrainian, I'm not even British.
A lot of questions came out about, and and it was pretty funny for me to answer that question. Yes. But it was good, and then our wedding, our dad and the brother eventually came, and it was a bit of how should I behave when I went to meet them at the airport. I was trying to think how should I, how would he react towards me? It's the calm. I know he's already a calm guy, but would he be calm towards me? With the father, then I saw them all like, oh my goodness, these people are just so free. Beautiful.
Oh, my dad does it.
She has mono. Yeah.
It's like I'm Ukrainian, my dad is Cuban, right? And I was born in Ukraine. And in my situation, my mom is Ukrainian as well. And in my situation that I'm already child of interracial couple, right? Of a mix. Yeah, and because of this, I didn't have this problem which he had, right? Like this question or something. No, because first I knew my family generally, right? And
But she was shy a bit to my family, and even talking to them on phone, she was a bit uncomfortable because obviously she didn't know.
because what I thought, like I have just my dad and my brother, and when he talked with my family, it was one person, and he one. In my situation, 5 people and me, and they all talk at the same time. And they all have accent, and you can't. And I am not English, not my first language, and I can't even catch who is talking and to whom.
And your boy is good.
I just want to run. No, genuinely, it is different. I gave you just one person in the row, and in Destiny, by the way, I translate. He does not speak Ukrainian or Spanish. I translate. It's not that he is free, can talk at all. And in my situation, he just left me alone. But my parents were okay. Like, yeah, they didn't have this again because I'm already mixed race child. Yeah. What has been one of the biggest challenges you face?
Well, challenges are everywhere. Living together is can be enough challenge. Just having someone in your space, basically. Living life together, conversations that might not go the right way you want to go. So, understanding what life is, where I grew up from, different from where she grew up from. Just everyday life is very different for both of us, and because we are two very, very different people and equally similar people, we just agree that we're gonna have these challenges. That we're gonna go through them. So language, with culture, with behavior, with how I expect things to be tidy, or I expect things to go. How she expects me to understand her. I expect her to. But again, I don't see them as any limitation. I see them as all part of the curves of life. You just keep climbing, basically. That's how I say. Yeah.
I agree. Cultural surprises.
Well,
One.
not so much. Not so much. I would say, but I think I was equally surprised to know that she's from a place that values family. Which is what African basically, where I come from, we understand the value of family, and respect to that fact. And I literally saw that, and I'm like, okay, I believe, I want to believe, I've listened a lot of Ukrainian, but I want to believe their family culture, the family bond is equally strong because she possesses that. So yeah.
No, I think it's more about that because you were right, you did not meet lots of Ukrainians at all. I'm just first one. And you married the first one.
Yeah, great.
And they based their biases on, like, for example, British culture or people like around, and they saw that it's everyone like this, right? And I think it's something worked.
And what about you?
Um, no, like in my situation, it's more how I said greetings. Yeah, for me was a surprise of their greetings. It was making me laugh. It just like it was just into it's just like yeah, that's it. Like greeting in the ways like I greet especially boss, baba, oh chief, hello chief, and he's literally kneeling to each person, and it doesn't matter if it's older person, if the music.
It makes the conversation interesting, you know.
No, for you. For us, we're like time.
You know, for her, you're like, hey, but for me, I go,
From holiday, I can say good morning, good evening, hello, how are you?
yeah, you see
And
that.
hope you are well.
I agree in multiple dimensions, but yeah, like, I just find the conversation interesting that way. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah.
Well, I mean, more partnership. We met as acquaintance. We became dance partners, doing content, and now we're married and partners for life. So our partnership just want to keep evolving. We are at the moment even working on our dance and fitness company together. Yeah, so
We're opening.
the same dance that we started with, we are pushing it forward. So in a couple of weeks, I would say, depending on when this goes live, we're already working on a dance and fitness company in Wolverhampton, you know, and we're already partnering to media, but we want photography and videography for events. So we're already building all of those portfolio, you know, as a family, as partners, as business partners. I call her my manager, you know, at the end of the day, because yeah, she's my stylist, she fits me, you know.
Because I'm a visual artist, okay? I'm a designer, and because of this, I'm good with colors.
But it's easier for me because yeah, I don't really like this time myself going on, but because yeah, I'm into film and entertainment. So she, if I need to go for a red carpet or for cinema, whatever it is, I just tell her what to wear. What should I wear? And she tells. So much I have we're already working on as a family and as a brand, and we just equally would say to every other person, just love, just live easy. If you agree to marry someone, I agree and know within your heart that you are ready to face all of the challenges, and there is no turning back. Like I tell her when we quarrel, I'm like, you know what? When we are done being sad or being angry at each other, we will come back and fix it because I'm going away and you're going away. You know, but we are all in this together. You know, so it is what it is. You can't keep that grudge against your partner if you say you love them, and if you know you love them, and because you say you love them, because you love them, you know, and of course the God kind of love. So that's how I would say what we are working on at the moment, and then my advice to other persons and older couples and younger couples. But I'm still young and I'm married, so
In my situation, I will just say that like just do it, because it doesn't matter like from which nationality do you have or something, because if you have feelings, if you no like because you can be from the same culture, but you have different families, and you anyway were raised differently. You anyway had all these different situations, you know, and you still have to adjust or just became one step by step because knowing each other, and because of this, it doesn't matter if you're just choosing partner and you're growing together. Yeah, and it can be yeah. It does not depend that it's like interracial couple or the same, because you will face the same challenges.
absolutely. And to answer the last one, what do you love most about literally everything, plus our troubles that she brings to the table, because it's a part of the spice of the relationship, spice of, though it gets really annoying and frustrating sometimes, but because my level of patience and knowing the fact that I love this,
So not talk about it here.
you know, she's beautiful, she's funny, she's intelligent, she's a homely woman, you know, and a mother in the making, and yeah, she's a godly woman. I can't take that away. I'm a part of factor that we're looking at for, and she just wants to raise a family, and you know, she has a good heart, and you know, and 2% stubbornness, boy. You see that? Like,
Can you smell it?
what would you say?
He's very patient, and generally he's a kind person. And actually, his quality is that he's quiet. I like it. I mean that he is not a person who will he's not raising his voice, for example, because we're already married 6 months, right? And before this we dated for 11. No, I mean like that we know each other in this mixture of feelings. It's like more than 1 year altogether, right? So the date and blah blah blah. And because of this, I can say that he's not a person who will shout. He's very kind. He's not saying me what I have to do, or he's trying to use proper words. And generally, I can say definitely that his level of controlling himself, like way beyond. I don't know. I have never met person who can control himself on the level of like Destiny. He's just not now, but he's doing it well. Yeah.
So thank you guys. There you have it. She said a part, I'll say my part, and we'll shed a bit of our story. Thank you, Had the Story, for having us in your program. We appreciate it.
Bye.